Hey guys, it's Matt here, and today we're going to talk about when you should begin recruiting affiliates. Today's question actually comes from Michael Lawrence, and he asked that exact question. Hey Matt, when should I begin recruiting affiliates? How soon should I start? Now, I kind of have a double-sided answer here, and they're not conflicting, but if you'll bear with me, I'm going to explain my thinking on this. My general rule of thumb is you want to start recruiting at least 6 months out. For instance, we won't even take on a client inside of 6 months. There's just not enough time to recruit at full capacity. And you got to think about it like every month that goes by inside of 6 months, you're going to lose, 10 to 15% of your potential affiliates. And the reason for that is simple: content and promotional calendars. I used to be the type, and I've talked about this before. I used to be the type that, like, the day before the post was due, I would be writing it, and that's not the case now. I might be writing it, so it's not the case. I might be writing it only a week or two in advance, but I've at least planned my content out many months in advance. And most people, at least successful people in this industry, are like that. They're planning their calendars out at least quarterly. And I found 3 to 6 months is typical. There's a few exceptions, and they're planning them out a year in advance, but at the same time, you can't really account for that. Those are very few and far between. But generally speaking, 3 to 6 months out is what most people are planning their content and their promotions, whether it be their internal promos or what other affiliate offers they're promoting. And so that's why we say 6 months at the minimum. Now, that said, the flip side to that is if you're ready to launch 2 months from now, and this is your first affiliate launch, we talk about the stages we take people through. Phase 1. You launch to your internal list only. Phase 2, you launch to some cold traffic, just Facebook ads, LinkedIn ads maybe. Phase 3, you do some small affiliate launches, and then you go big. Well, then what I would do is don't put your first affiliate launch on the calendar 7 months from now. It doesn't take a lot to get a few affiliates on board just to do a small one. And maybe do that 2 months from now and maybe 3 months from now. But go ahead and put the other one on the calendar a year from now and start recruiting for that as well, like immediately after your small one. That's how I would do it personally. So I don't want that 6 months to be a barrier to taking action. I don't want that 6 months to be a barrier to getting sales soon. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about if you want the most yeses, it's going to start at a minimum of 6 months out. So you think about it as a pie. If you recruit 9 months out, your pie is as big as it can get. You're probably going to get 100%. You're going to get 100% of people saying yes in terms of the timing works, or they're going to say no, my launch is then, and that doesn't really count. Timing works is not a product of calendar. If they say not a good fit for my audience, that's different. Or I don't like you, I don't want to promote you, that's different. But as far as timing related issues, 9 months out, you're going to probably get 100% of people to say yes. Every month that goes by, once you hit about 6 months, those percentage of yeses go down. And so you can certainly start 2 months out. You're just going to get like 50% of the people you could have gotten starting 6 months or more out. So that's what I'm saying. So again, don't let that be a barrier to taking action and getting started today. Guys, I'm Matt McWilliams, and if you're watching this anywhere other than my site, mattmcwilliams.com, make sure to head on over there. Tons of free resources for you. Got tons of great freebies for you to learn how to make more money as an affiliate, to learn how to run these things, how to get affiliates. You got a great resource there if you're getting your first 100 affiliates. It starts 6 months out, though, remember. It's only going to be 50 if you start any sooner than that. But yeah, just go over there, mattmcwilliams.com. Again, I'm Matt McWilliams, and I will see you next time.